Yo, what's going on? It's someone that's someone, and welcome back to another video. Today we got a very special announcement for the channel, and that's both the launch of the Patreon and an upcoming channel revamp. It's been a long time coming now, and I'm happy as hell to be saying that. But this video is basically to introduce that, and what's going to be coming up for this channel, probably over for the next half year or so. But first, let's start with the Patreon. Now for a long time now, I was recommended to make a Patreon, and I still get that request today. That and the Discord, which, don't worry, that's coming next. Now you may just be thinking, damn, alright, why didn't you just put up a page, slap on some basic tiers, and boom, it's running like that. Now the reason I didn't do all that is because in all honesty, getting donations is one of the weirdest feelings, even with almost being at 20,000 subscribers now. I guess it basically feels like someone is just giving me money, and it never really seemed right to me to make a whole page just dedicated to giving me money with basically no return for you guys. And even then, that isn't necessarily true. What I mean, every little bit helps me with my situation, and the better my situation is taken care of, the better I can focus on making content. But even at that, I feel like just watching the content on YouTube, being subscribed and all that, is enough support already. And if you have donated directly, because there has always been crypto and a PayPal donation in the description, but I don't think I ever mentioned it in any video ever, because just how I feel about donations in general. I highly thank you though for going that extra mile and helping me do more what I love to do, and that's making this content, running this channel, and engaging with this community. But with this Patreon launch, I feel a lot more comfortable because we actually will be having tiers with exclusive content you'll get access to. Now a little bit ago, I made a channel post addressing some things on some violations we ran into with some of our older trip reports, which resulted in the removal of a couple videos. In this post, I did mention a revamp, and you may have noticed that a good handful of older reports are private. All of these videos will be re-uploaded and remastered to a degree, but that is going to take a little bit of time, which I'll get into more here in a second. Instead of having everyone wait for the older content, it will be available for viewing through our first tier on Patreon. The first tier will only be at $1, where you'll get access to the All Content Vault. This is exactly what it sounds like. Basically all the content from the channel will be accessible through this vault. Most notably, you can access those reports that aren't up anymore. There's a bit over 100 reports, and like I said, I want to give people the option to not have to wait on that content. Also, this will kind of serve as a backup if anything does happen to the channel or other videos for whatever reason. And no, this vault is currently a work in progress. Not every single video is on there yet, but I did make sure that all of the older reports are up there now. Our other content will slowly make its way on there, but you still always can watch it on YouTube now. I also do want to know that there is also a few reports on there that won't be making it back to YouTube. I believe it's just about 3 or so that will remain exclusively on the Patreon. And this isn't the only tier. Our other tier, the second tier, is the exclusive content vault. The vault again is exactly what it sounds like. Content that will only be on the Patreon. This vault will contain solely trip reports throughout the web. You'll get access to a new trip report released every Monday with this vault. And to start it off, we've already added 3 trip reports to the vault. And these aren't just like whatever short trip reports. One of these reports you can get access to now is actually our longest report yet. Crazy too, because we won't be doing an intro for this vault either. That report broke the hour mark for us. I'll just say it was of DOB, and the user has dissociative identity disorder, and the report itself is just loaded with detail. So if you like listening to me read trip reports, you want access to more trip reports, plus another one to tack on every Monday, I highly recommend this tier, which will only be $2. So yeah, that'll be the Patreon for now. I feel like that's a fair deal for what you get, and plus you get to support your boy, someone that's NoOne. Like I said though, the main reason I could use the money is just to create more leverage for myself. I do work a job on the side, if you guys don't know. I would love to make content full time, which I mean, if you guys think I upload a lot now, I haven't even tapped into my full potential yet. So that's what I'm aiming for. Supporting me on Patreon definitely will help me get there quicker. I also did put a goal on our Patreon, another request we get quite a bit, which is to release an animated trip report. Now I myself have little to zero skill in animation, and to try and pick it up myself now would definitely take a huge chunk of time and effort to get something decent done. Instead of going that route, I figure we can use part of what we make from Patreon and put that towards hiring a professional animator. We can probably have a vote or something for a trip report, or it can be a totally new one. Either way though, it would be a big step for the content and just showcasing a trip more. So hey, if you want to see that come faster, the Patreon will be a way to help out. Don't feel pressured by any means though. I appreciate everyone already for coming out and watching my videos in general. And as far as the revamp will go, right now, just expect videos to be pouring out. I wouldn't say every day necessarily, but probably like 5 or 6 days a week I'll be uploading. At least that's what I'm shooting for. And it won't only be remastered content. I'll still continue to upload new reports, stories, and the other kind of videos we do in between. Most of the revamped videos will be remastered with a new intro, and some of the reports may be redone entirely for quality purposes. But that's pretty much it. This I feel is a big step in terms of growth and expansion. I'm looking forward to getting this content out and hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Like I said, an hour-long report is available on the Patreon, plus 2 other reports. Then we'll be uploading ideally 6 days a week on this channel. So if you decide to go on both, you'll pretty much be getting content every day for I'm guessing at least a half year. But yeah, I think we'll end this video here. You can find a link to the Patreon in the description below or on the screen now. Or you can search up Someone That's NoOne on Patreon or go directly there by entering patreon.com/someoneknown. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, follow us on the Snap and our Twitter, and if you can, share the video. It's been Someone That's NoOne, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.